Our first experience with the Brigham was actually our first experience having children. My wife was expecting twins, and she went into labor at 23 weeks.
I was not feeling well, and I went for a routine ultrasound. And as soon as the radiologist saw what was happening, they rushed me immediately to the Brigham. I was terrified. I didn't know what to expect. And at a moment like that, you realize you have very little control over what's going on.
Kristen was born in 2001. She was one of a twin. Her twin did not survive. And it wasn't just a normal birthing room, it was an operating room, and there were people all around us. And we had twins again, so we had sets of nurses and physicians for each. And to put it in perspective, Kristen, when she was a couple days old, was 1 pound, 1 ounce. So this is a pound of butter. So this is what we were dealing with as new parents.
We did everything we could, everything that was in our power, we did for her to improve her outcome. We spent a lot of time with her. We did kangaroo care whenever we could. We read to her. We gave the nurses a tape recorder with our voices, recorded reading stories to her so that they could play it at night when we weren't with her. She couldn't nurse, so I provided breast milk that they could feed her through a feeding tube. You know, the few things we knew that we could do to ensure the best outcome possible, but we never dreamed that she would be as, wonderful, fabulous, healthy child that she is today. There's not a day that goes by that I don't thank God that I was sent to the Brigham.
They don't just treat the patient, they treat the family. Because they know when my wife is kangarooing my daughter, my wife's confidence that we're going to get through this, that we are in the best place, comes through to my daughter. So they treat the whole family. They don't just treat a patient. And that to me was pretty remarkable. And to know that it's not just us. They're doing that for other families as well.
When I look at pictures of myself when I was a baby at the NICU, I honestly am completely amazed at how tiny I was. Because of them, I now am like a normal teenager, and nothing really is holding me back besides my parents' restrictions. But other than that, it's been really great to have their help and know how committed they were.
It's part kind of family reunion because we truly feel like the nurses are part of our family. And we love being able to show people what the potential outcomes are. We think it gives parents tremendous hope.
You never really forget the experience that you go through at the NICU, but you get busy and life gets in the way. And going back every year really reminds me of just the incredible people that are at the NICU and what they give to you and what they contribute and how important their role is, and just how grateful we are for what they have done for us, and giving us this beautiful daughter, allowing us to bring her home and watching her thrive.